Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I threw you on my head mount, that way I don't have my camera right smack dab where I'm hitting it with my elbows. But I just got done getting the oil put into the final drive, and I just got the inside tire rolled up here. Let me tell you something, that thing's heavy. Alrighty, we need to go up just a little bit higher. These air jacks sure do make it nice. You gotta kind of, oh boy, get the tire walked back up to the axle, about like that. Okay, I kind of got stuck on there. I want to grab a bolt and a punch. There we go. Stick the punch in there. That lets me get the bolt hole lined up. Well, we're getting close. Let's try this. Okay, hold that there. I'll grab my big pry bar. Okay, it's on that ring right there on the end of the axle. Gonna have to take kind of walk the bottom of the tire in. I thought. And I don't have much to go, but we're going to take and come on, let's go. There we are. Prop that in there like that. I'm going to take and ease down the ear jack. Not much, but just a fraction. Take and lower it down some. It's actually easier to bump it up. That way I can sit here and watch it. We're getting closer. Oh boy. Kind of odd. I just had that tire clear up on that ring. Now it doesn't want to pop back up there again. It's not going to take much. There we go. Come on, let's go. Okay. If you can get one bolt started, hey, there we go. Okay, now it's got the top bolt in. Just take and hand snug it down. Perfect, it can't go anywhere. Go ahead and put this back over here. Now, I can raise up on the jack and the bottom of the wheel. Well, once I push on it, it'll let the thing's so heavy on that back side, it still wants to kind of push out. But we can just fix that with the good old pry bar. Stick her in at the bottom and shove it in like that. There we go. Go right directly across from the other bolt. Come on, let's go. And it yeah, it's 1 5/16. Hey, there we go. Go ahead and take and, if I can find it back here, grab this ratchet. That's more like it. Alrighty, that's got that. Now we'll just start putting the lug bolts into it. And actually, once I get ready to, I'm just going to start these. There goes the air compressor. But what I want to do is I'll get all these bolts started. And then once I get them started on there, come on. Almost acts like it's a fraction off. There we are. What I'll do is I'll take each bolt, spin each bolt out, put red Loctite on it, and then torque them down. Grab my little squirrel cage fan. The humidity has shot through the roof. It's hot out here. Especially when you're wrestling with a tire. Ah, that's much better. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take and torque those first 2 bolts I put in. Take and kick that underneath there, that way the tire can't turn when I'm pulling on it with the torque wrench. I'll torque that one and I'll torque that one. That way it's on each side. We're even down and then start off. So for those, I'm not going to use the torque multiplier because I can just simply take and use my big 3/4 inch torque wrench, and that goes to 600 foot-pounds. Okay. Yep. Gotta find the right side. Yep, there we are. Okay, and start dialing him up. Like I say, I'll show you doing these first 1 or 2 bolts. And at least you'll be able to see what I'm doing anyway. I got to hold that lock ring up because it wants to lock the handle. It's spring loaded, so it locks in place. Okay, let me take a look here. That should be right at about 600. We're getting very close. Okay, right there. The 0 is on 600. Perfect. That's why I put that block underneath the wheel. Okay, I just want to take and snug that by hand. That way the wheel can't tip or go anywhere. And I'm going to I'll spin this top bolt here out. Put some red Loctite onto it. And also, just like I showed when I did the big mounting bolts, I'm going to take, and once I get the thing down there, I'm going to take some oil and put it right around the shoulders. Come on, get out of there. Right around the shoulders of the bolt. That way it comes down against an oily film and you get a true 600 foot-pounds. Like I say, a neighbor of mine told me about that. In fact, it's when we did the left-hand side also. But that way you get your true amount of foot-pounds because the bolt shoulders are not coming down against bare metal. All right, go ahead and spin this all the way back in. Hopefully you can see pretty halfway decent on that camera deal. I will say one thing, I don't use it very often, but that 3/4 inch torque wrench does make it nice. All right, like I say, just take and put a little oil around those shoulders, and it'll go right down in there, and that way when the shoulders come down, the bolt is allowed to turn and not just come down and hit bare metal and just stop, and then you don't get a true 600 foot-pounds. And like I say, that's actually why I've snugged this one here down by hand. Take that back. I want to make sure we're even. Let's run this back out. Before I put the final pole, I want to keep them even. I can at least naturally I'm not going to be able to torque them at the same time. But I can at least take and snug them both down with Loctite before I put the final pole onto it. For those of you that have a forklift, you know just how handy they are. You can pick up a pallet and put tools and have stuff sitting on them. Makes for a great portable workbench. Okay. All right, got just a little bit of gap between the shoulders. Grab the oil can, hit that. Right around the shoulder edge. And right there's something else I'd like to get someday also. A nice high grade 3/4 ratchet. Because we've bent our 3/4 ratchet. That one right there, though, that's my neighbor. That's a snap-on. And I know he's told me before he's put a pipe on the thing and stood on it, and it's not bent. Okay, I'll go ahead and put some pull on that. Okay, we've pulled on that one. Now, I'll just right back up here at the top. Keep that block kicked under the wheel, that way it can't turn. Oh boy. And I can tell you what I'm going to have to do. We're going to have to take and rotate this around, that way I can push up on it. Because all I'm doing is literally picking myself up off the ground. Okay. And right there, 600. All right, now the bottom one. And there's 600. We got it on each side. That keeps it pulled down even. Okay, well, hey, tell you what. I think I'm going to call that an end to this video. Now all that's left is somebody just after I get finish getting these torqued down, put the dual on. These dual studs, they go to 400 foot-pounds. And actually on these, we actually run never sees on these here. But on these main ones, I wanted red Loctite. If I ever have to take them off, that's what that big 1-inch cordless impact's for. That thing will bust anything loose. If I don't break it loose, they'll twist them off. But those are big grade 8 bolts anyway. They're not going to twist too easy. So hey, I think this is going to be, in fact, I'm actually trying to remember now. I think this might be part 13, if I remember correctly, of final drive rebuilding. And so, I don't know, I may do a little short video once I actually get the combine rolling around, just show you that. But hey, thanks a lot for watching, and also for all my new subscribers, thanks a lot, appreciate it. And so, like I say, maybe I can grab a quick little video once I actually get the thing rolling around and show you that. So hey, take care. Thanks a lot. See you next time.